Morning. I don't know, I look down like my daily, look up and there's 3 people already. Fucking shit the bed again this morning, didn't I? Awake at fucking 3:30. Trying to get up. Coffee. Uber. An hour before not there. Just over an hour before not there. Morning, Land Rover fella. Still a bit pickled I am. I haven't fucking I've been awake for about 40 or 50 minutes, but fucking hell, I can't wake up this morning. Can't wake up, yet can't go back to sleep. Fucking bonkers. So I'll get up for super strong coffee instead. Double latte, super strong. Yeah, I didn't. I could have done. I could have slept yesterday afternoon. I now know why my body clock is fucking shot a bit worse than normal. Fucking went for blood tests the other week. I had a phone call from the surgery 2-3 days ago. Gonna go for more bloods. To just went up for more bloods. The letter back yesterday. I've got a fucking. I've got to go to the nephrology and transplant unit in Cardiff and have fucking iron infusion. I'm badly anemic for some reason. Don't know why. I haven't got a clue. So I've got to go down for fucking iron infusions next week. And it just happens to be the same day that they booked my missus in for iron infusion as well. So there'll be 2 of us in the fucking unit causing mayhem. But I'm going to, it might not be something that people want to watch, but I'm going to try and get away with filming in the hospital. I know they don't like it, but what can they do once I'm wired up to a fucking drip? There's not a lot they can do, really, is there? Yeah, I've got a sleep pattern, Land Rover. My body clock, because of work and everything, it's always fucking 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. For the last few weeks, I've been waking up, because I've been going to sleep earlier, I've been waking up like 3-4 o'clock. No, not yet, Land Rover. Not yet. That's something that I'm going to find out, but they thought it urgent enough to send me a letter and send me straight to the fucking dialysis unit in Cardiff for iron. So yeah, there's masks everywhere, still in the heath, but no one takes any fucking notice. I don't wear a mask in there. I don't wear a mask in the Heath Hospital. I've given up with all this fucking. Every time you go past the fucking hand sanitation unit, fucking use it. Fucking bullshit. We got fucking hand sanitizers in the fucking car if we need them. Yeah, so that's next fucking Thursday. I'm hoping to get a bit of fishing in before that, weather permitting. Yeah, my wife's got a line in. She went in Tuesday though to have a new fistula for her dialysis. They put it up in her fucking crease of her elbow here. But she's got a line in at the moment and she dialyses herself through her line, which they had to change the other day as well. Fair play. She's been like a fucking pincushion the last couple of weeks back before the hospital fucking operations. Yeah, I don't know what the anemia is about. I do have a lymphoma, and it's a strange type. I'm sort of like 1 in 500,000 or something that has it, and it's a lymphoma. It's not malignant, and it keeps going dormant, and then occasionally it'll come back, and I'll get fucking lumps. And I've had I've had a couple of lymph nodes removed. I've had about fucking 6 or 7 glands removed. I've had my salivary glands removed. Big up the King of Fools. Good name. Good name. New names deserve a proper welcome.
Good morning, congregation, and welcome to one of the most chilled of streams. It has nothing at all to do with smoking thingy. Honest. Now get your cuddle blanket and get ready to be bored to sleep. Ha 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 ha, for fuck's sake, I just peed a little in my pants.
Yeah, that's for the new subs, new names. Morning, Mr. Beautiful Blues. I'm going to pin that. Yeah, a few people about now. I don't know who else is live, but my usuals. None of my usuals are live. Shady or Master Ron or the people I usually watch this time in the morning, Mr. Deegan. No one's live, so I thought get up and fucking do one. I was going to do one later on, but fuck it, I'll do one this morning. Just do a normal one. I was going to chuck some tunes on, but I keep getting copyright claimed, which I don't mind. But I even got a copyright claim for streaming my fucking PS4 yesterday. I only streamed it for about 5 minutes just to fucking make sure I could do it. And they put me a fucking copyright claim on it, the cheeky bastards. I don't know whether Sony would have done that or Sega. I thought you were allowed to fucking stream games. I've got my PS4 remotely connected to my PC. And then I'd share screen into StreamYard, but it wouldn't let me do it before, and now it's let me do it. So God knows what I was doing wrong before. But yeah, streaming my PS4 to my PC and then to StreamYard. But I reloaded Call of Duty World War II yesterday, so I'm thinking about maybe if I'm up earlys like this, doing Call of Duty World War II from the start on streams. No, I think you can. I've got what's called PS Remote Play on my computer, and you just click PS Remote Play, and you can turn your PlayStation on from where you're sitting, wherever you are in the house, and play it that way direct to your PC. Because I've got 2 monitors, I stream it to the PC to one screen, open StreamYard on the other, and just do a screen share. That's what I did tried to do before and it wouldn't have it. And then last night it let me do it. So if I do like a game from the beginning to end or something, and I'll just take the copyright claims on them videos and set them to a different playlist, so they don't affect my algorithms and stuff. There's a calm old morning here in South Wales. I've got the patio door open. Not a breath of wind. Fucking, it's not even cold to be fair. Morning, Matrix. Managed to get my PS4 to stream to StreamYard. Played about 5 minutes of Dirt 4, which I've never played before, so I was fucking awful. And about 5 minutes of Sega Classics just to test that I was streaming all right to StreamYard, and the bastards put a copyright claim on me for streaming games. So I think I'm going to have to make a separate playlist for game streaming, I think. I mentioned to my brother yesterday, enjoying watching you driving your trucks. And he told me about a freebie that you can play online together, but cross platform, where you do truck runs from Siberia to Alaska and back. So I might have to have a look at that and see what it's like. I'm one of these nerds that used to enjoy yes, there was Matrix, that's it. I didn't even think of that. Of course there was music in the game. I think. Yeah, probably Sony. Not they're like they're fucking a-holes, in they? Well, claims it is, but I've got to be careful because I'm YouTube watch me and they're just wanting to strike me for something at the moment. I'm on a community guidelines last warning at the moment, which permanently stays in your fucking studio, and it's the first thing you see when you click into YouTube Studio. Cheeky bastards. Oh, brilliant. I'll try that Matrix. I should be alright with COD World War 2 then, because there's not really much music in that, is there? So I should be alright with that if I decide. Well, I've just loaded it up last night, so I think I'm going to do it from the beginning, and I've only played it once, so that was a long time ago. I don't play my console, but this might make me play my console a bit more. Back in the day, I was a big PC game guy, and obviously had the PlayStations. But then I went Xbox from the first Xbox. It was always Xbox for me. Up until I bought a PS4. And to be fair, I know the games are much for much, but to be fair, I should have stuck with Microsoft, really. Fucking hell. Terrible advert, you know. wake up at fucking just after 3 and I'm already sat here with fucking strong coffee and a doober. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, I've got Days Gone for the fucking PlayStation that I haven't played yet as well, so, and that might be one to play on live stream. You know what I mean? Riding around, upgrading your fucking motorbike, shooting zombies and fucking people and shit. Ah, I'll have to look that up, Mr. Beautiful Blues. Because there's a couple of games I need to either order or download to my PlayStation. I should really get the Vanguard, I suppose. Backstage guest. There's my overlay. Good morning.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, ass niggas. I'm gonna report you. Fuck you, nigga.
Cheers. Thanks for that. Report me, cheers. That was charming, wasn't it? Racial slurs. Couldn't porn bomb me, so racial slurs. Never mind. They can go and report me. It's only their name, their voice, so. I know, Matrix, they're fucking cheeky cunts. Cheeky bastards, they are. They did it to Sparky the other day. They did it to me about a month ago. Because they couldn't porn bomb me, they did it to me about a month ago. Yeah, I know Sparky didn't take his down the other day. I'm going to give it 5 minutes. If they report me, my stream's going to go down. If I get a fucking strike for a week, I will appeal it. Because fucking hell, man, there's nothing you can do about that. Mr. BB Matrix will be your guy for that, but I know that you can go online to specific companies and they'll build you one to the spec you want. So, you know, anything from 500 quid for a really, really good one that'll do you better than a console. Yeah, pain in the arse, Matrix. I've been done. The first people to do that to me were from the UK, so and I know exactly who it was. But well, let's see if they report me. If they do, never mind. If I get a strike, I'll appeal it. If I get my stream taken down, I'll just start another one. But I do get a lot of religious nuts coming backstage as well, obviously, because I call myself ministry. I get a lot of American religious nuts come backstage, which is quite amusing sometimes, but looks like that's the way it's gone. If they can't fucking porn bomb you, they porn bomb me backstage. But I had my banner up, so, you know, whether they can strike me for the words. Yeah, but I don't like it. That's a fucking pain in the arse. Fucking hell, they as much as that for a good one. I remember back in the day paying 80, 100 quid for an NVIDIA one and that. Or GeForce one. But I did use my PCs were mostly for I could game on them fine. But most of the PCs that I've owned have been music orientated. But yeah, this laptop I'm on is a Microsoft Geo, and it's supposed to be okay for gaming, but I wouldn't want to game on it because it struggles fucking. If you get 2 or 3 or 4 people on the panel, it starts to lag. And my desktop that I bought says you can set it up for gaming, but it's one of them that it's all built into the monitor, so it's never going to be fast enough. Never going to be fast enough. Fucking hell, I'm glad I gave up the PC gaming then by the fucking sound of it. But I prefer, I'll be 100% honest, I prefer PC games because they're bigger. You get more content for your money. Or you used to, I don't know if it's still the same now, but, you know, back in the day when I used to fucking buy and play PC games, the PC games were always like 25% longer than the version on the fucking consoles. I don't know if that's still the case or whether they make them generic now for all platforms. I haven't had my little blue cat visitor for a couple of days. Yeah, that's what I used to like, Mr. Beautiful Blues on the PC. Just the free roaming and the massive environments. It looks like our little American or American accented friend hasn't reported me yet, or if they have, it's not done a lot. But fucking hell, 5 o'clock in the morning, racial slurs being shouted. It's not good. They want to get a fucking life, to be fair. Yeah, it did land over. It did, and they shouldn't even be able to fucking. Shouldn't really even be able to get in here. It's age restricted channel, so cheeky bastards. God, it's so still here this morning. So still. Yeah, I think I might. I don't know if there's any sort of mini external tower that you could add to monitor PCs, because, like I said, mine's a monitor PC. I wonder if there's anything you can add just to speed them up a bit. Mine's good. Mine's fucking for the money. It was really, really good. Because I only got it for streaming. It was fucking reduced from 700 quid to 400. So it's not a bad one. It's not bad. Yeah, good idea, that Matrix. building your own. Yeah, like I said, mine's a monitor one, so I should really look into it. It's only a cheap Lenovo thing, I think. So I'm gonna see if they do any sort of extension fucking tower for it. I expect Lenovo do. But I did add a second monitor because my computer will run multiple, so I paid half decent money for it, a Lenovo one, but struggling to get the picture I want. The contrast is a bit fucking shitty on it, to be fair. Yeah, my brother was massive into building his own. I had a couple of them. Yeah, back in the day when what was the company? Is it Easy? Something like that. Anyway, but he bought a fucking Fandango thing for like fucking grand or something, and then just kept upgrading it. Recon parts are the way to go for definite, if you can get them. If the Chinese haven't bought them all. That's what's going on at the moment, isn't it? We're making all the microchips, and we don't want to sell them to fucking Russia and China. Which I find a bit weird. Money's money in it, but if we're trying to hold them back on their technology, and our microchip technology is that far advanced to theirs, fucking hell. They got some catching up to do. I expect the Chinese have already taken a few apart and fucking rebuilt them. But it doesn't look like our little American friend had much success anyway. That's another video for me, isn't it? You know, more content for me. If they strike it down, I'll still have it on StreamYard to clip it. Yeah, it's yeah, have you seen fucking hell, the pound's taking a shit? Fuck me, everything is gonna fucking cost us an absolute arm and a leg. If anyone's got a little bit of savings like me, fucking hell, it's gonna. The government want it, they're gonna eat it up like num 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 num, with all the extras on fucking bills and that. Cheeky bastards. Fucking work all my life and save a little bit, and now the fucking government fucking want it all because we can't afford to fucking live. I think I'll have to buy the things I need before the government takes it all. Morning, banter fella. Morning, morning, banter. I've had a sweary, so I'm going to get some sort of fucking complaint, so look what we can fucking listen to. Morning.
What's going on? How you doing, man? How are you?
Good.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Okay.
All right, cool. Just making sure. Are you in the Army or the Marines?
None. I'm in neither.
All right. No, because I just saw that clip, so I didn't know. I saw fatigues.
Nah, man. I'm a very outdoors type person.
But
So
you're an Englishman, aren't you? I can tell. I can hear that accent in your tone.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
no, I wear
My father was like pure English Scottish. Like we totally revolted. And yeah, man. Fucking righteous history, not critical history.
yeah. And I just wear combat stuff. Like I said, I live in the sticks, and I'm always out with my dogs and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, out in the
I got
out in the
steel toe
country.
boots on right now, so
Out-
I'm just
yeah, out in
rolling
the
and
middle of
patrolling.
nowhere, so.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's like people want to get fresh, I kick them right in the knee. It just
Yeah.
a delivery straight into an uppercut punch and a knee as well. You know. I want that, man.
Yeah, if it's got to be done, it's got to be done, hasn't it?
Yeah. So you do
Yeah.
a little Irish drinking?
Nah, I don't drink. I don't drink
No,
alcohol.
yeah.
No, I'm a toker. I am. I'm a toker, a smoker.
Yeah.
So I don't drink alcohol.
I'm like, I just like think it's like, I say I'm a bull. You know what I mean, with horns. Like I
Yeah.
don't say like I mean I'm a Republican with the mind of a bull and the spirit of no the mind of a bull and the memory of an elephant. I never forget. Like we got added on to these dumb pieces of trash that try to like run our show up in our head. You know, man.
Yeah. Are you all right on camera? Because I'm going to take my banner away.
Yeah, you can do that, man. I'll be respectable.
Yeah, we get a lot of porn bombings. I've already had someone on behind my banner this morning shouting racial slurs, which they said they were going to complain about, but they haven't yet because my stream's still going.
Or so they say. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, porn bombing's a massive problem over here.
Dude,
Same
you
as
could
probably
literally
in America.
cosplay that you're in the middle of an apocalypse and it would be badass. And then just randomly end the video with zombies eating you.
Yeah.
That's right, just do it.
So what you been up to, man?
I've been chilling. I live in Quincy. I'm in Massachusetts. I was born in Texas, so I was born in a Republican state.
Yeah.
And I was brought to Massachusetts. Later, I found out in the Latin language, Massachusetts, and they call it like most people who don't know well enough, they call it a liberal state. It's the East Coast liberal state, right?
Yeah.
But in Latin, it's called Massachusetts Sigillium Republica, which means Massachusetts symbol of the Republic. And we landed on Plymouth Rock before we started this whole nation in America. So, I don't know what they're teaching them in school, but it ain't that shit that should be taught.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just making some pork chops, man.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Hell
It's,
yeah, bro. I got hoisin sauce like that. Like that's some good stuff. You take that hoisin sauce, you pour it on the pork chops. Oh, it comes out good. It's
yeah,
kind of
I like
salty, but
hoisin.
yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. Morning, Ludon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, 5:15 a.m. here in the UK at the moment.
So are you like you pro Irish Republic?
I'm from Wales.
Yeah, I know. Scotland?
Uh, I've never been to Scotland. I
But
live in the
Wales, like
south,
England? So like yeah.
yeah,
So you're an
southwest of
Irishman in
the UK.
England. You're an Irishman in England. Yeah.
Uh, no, I'm an Englishman in Wales. Wales is a country that's part of the
Wales,
UK
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So I was born in
From the
England.
British Isle. Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in England and moved to Wales as
No.
a teenager. So
You know, I always loved that movie Bronson, dude. That English movie Bronson. That was beautiful, dude. Did you see that?
yeah, I've seen it a few times.
Michael
Yeah,
Peterson. Yeah, that was a beautiful movie, man. That changed my life. That movie really was like pretty cool, man.
he's
That was a good
apparently he's
movie.
up for parole soon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, dude, he got pardoned by the Queen. Like, the Queen literally, the Queen herself of England had to write a document stating that he was sane so that he could be held responsible for his own actions.
Yeah,
And I just have to say,
the
that
thing is,
is a badass. That is
yeah,
some badass British shit right there. Like,
he only he
damn,
only
man.
he only originally went into jail for like a minor robbery,
Yeah.
and he's been there all his life since 1977.
Yeah,
I
because
think.
he robbed a post office. That was all. That was
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
And all he got was like a little change. That was it. With a sawed
yeah,
off shotgun or whatever. Yeah. I know the story. The Queen of England. You know why the Queen of England did that? Because you can still see it to this day. It's in the movie. It might not be on YouTube because you know how they shadow ban like
yeah,
political cool stuff like that. Yeah, but he gets on top of the roof of the prison with hostages too
yeah,
in the movie, and if
yeah,
you watch in real life, and that's pretty far out, man. That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Like,
there's footage of him on, I think it might be Strangeways roof in Manchester.
yeah, dude, I
Flipping it.
respect English people, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I just look at it because like half English, half Scottish, and what does that mean in other terms? You know what it is, Anglo-Saxon. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
The Battle of Hastings, that was the big war that decided the creation of England. Battle of Hastings, and I'm not messing around. Like, seriously, Charles Moore.
yeah,
No, I'm not that fucked up. But if I had a couple more hits of weed, I would be.
yeah. Personally, I've only been up a couple of hours and
Yeah.
I'm smoking already. Drinking
What have you
coffee and
been doing?
smoking. Look at you.
You been packing the ATVs, the personnel carriers?
Yeah,
We're gonna get military. We get on military time, man. ATVs, transport protocol. No, I know like a lot of people out here in the States, like I know some of them, like they were my boys, and like I know special ops people that were medics, you know, and then I know a lot of people that were army members or whatever. And they basically tell me, look, and this is just like I tell Texas, like the heartland of our military fucking government, is what I say to them is this: it's like eagles by air, bulls by land. No, bulls is basically like it's just gonna be blitzkrieg. The eagles spot out the movements for that blitzkrieg in a tactical way. And I mean, that's
what do you
just
think?
chess.
Yeah, here's a question for you. What do you think Putin's end game is?
Putin doesn't have an end game. It's a collective of how far it can push this envelope before they get to China, and China has my back.
Yeah.
So I look at what Putin's doing, because I mean that's all he's doing. Because like if you look at like I mean I'm an American, so like if China pulls the tab, if they say like we gotta pay up, America's fucked just for that alone in inflation dollars. Like we might have we might have the war machines now, but we're not gonna have the fighting force later. It's not gonna last. Not against China.
No.
The US will absolutely, if they ever decided to fight a war with China, which they wouldn't because they already know, they would fucking lose.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Got China pushing the boundaries in South China Sea with Australia and Taiwan, and you've got Putin up in Europe pushing the boundaries. And
we should have never been in Taiwan. That was just a dumb mistake.
Yeah,
because when they went there and like, no, it's the end of the country, but it has nothing to do with our country. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, why the fuck are we there? Because they're showboating. Well, they gave them a couple $2 billion.
Yeah.
But do you know who the U.S. pays more than any other country in the world?
No.
Israel. Fucking true, dude. $50 billion, dude. No lie. No.
Probably pay them to keep them fucking semi-quiet, I suppose.
No, that's what I mean.
Israel are all right themselves, aren't they, at the moment? The Cross of David, the Star of David. Sorry.
Fuck the Goliath. Exactly, because that's the true story of David and Goliath. It's the little man, the fucking Johnny Q public, like having power over the big man, like making something different. You know what I mean? And that whole power of the people perspective is just not portrayed the way it should be.
Yeah, but
man.
Looking from an outsider, and I'm a fan of like all things American.
Yeah.
But as an outsider, the rest of
my father is 100% English. Yeah. So if I don't like what you're saying,
the rest of the world probably see the US as Goliath at the moment, don't they?
Yeah.
Because of the amount of money that's put into the industrial military complex.
Mm-hmm. Like I renunciate my citizenship with a follower that is 100% English, because that means I'm 50% English. So
you can apply for a British passport and they give you one.
But now I found out, dude, and this is no joke. Now I found out my half-blooded sister, Ann Watson, right? She's running for Senate out of the state of Vermont, out of the city of Montpelier. And I'm like, they played enough devil's advocate with me, and they couldn't buy me. I wouldn't sell my soul. So did they have to buy the rest of my family? You know what I mean? I mean, U.S. is corrupt like that, man. I'm just telling you, like that. They do dirty. It's like corporate structures and shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's I suppose it's the same all over the world, but it's you see it a lot in the States and in the UK. The difference between
but the UK actually takes care of the mentally ill better. You know, in America, do you know what I call the mentally ill? I'm the mentally ill, but they're insane. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? The
yeah,
liberals, they're insane, and I'm just mentally ill.
yeah,
So for how long have they been offloading and running my shit and brain raping my lifestyle and all this other nonsense? It's not respectable. But at least you have at least you have a man as a king, King Charles now, right?
yeah,
Hell yeah. You got a king, not a queen.
yeah.
How the fuck long is she gonna sit on that throne?
God knows. But one
Oh,
thing's for
dude,
sure.
and
They
I know
didn't.
I'm English because I cried about Princess Diana. I cried. I literally watched that shit and I cried tears, and I'm like, I don't even know why, but I was like, no, that
Yeah,
shit means something. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude.
the monarchy are more of a tourist attraction now
Hmm.
in the UK.
Well, I mean, it's
The only
Parliament,
real
right?
power they've got is
Parliament. Yeah,
the only
exactly.
real power they've got is the power to say
It's like
whether they
Rome
want
when they went
Prime
to
Minister
Senate.
to be
Yeah,
elected or not. That's about it.
yeah. Like they need to make one dude like the most trustworthy dude, the most trustworthy person on earth, king for a fucking day of the whole earth, just so he can write one document stating the human rights we need to protect. And then when he finishes that document, they say, "Good sir, we're going to take that document away from you. You signed it, and that's the meaning. Now you get to have like the rest of the day is yours." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I could respect that. I could respect that kind of grief. Like, I actually did something that made a difference for the world because I understood it needed to be done. So, and when it was done, and then it was just like, like,
looks like it's a smoking morning on my channel.
what are you smoking, man?
I'm smoking weed, I am.
Oh, wait. I got no weed,
Yeah,
bud. Sucks. I'm just smoking Lucky Strikes.
yeah, yeah. I do smoke tobacco. I used to smoke cigarettes, but I smoke rolling tobacco.
No,
But I used to get Lucky Strikes sent in from Europe, but the natural
yeah, yeah.
ones with no preservatives. Yeah, I do like a Lucky Strike.
If I get the blood test trying father, I'm gonna renunciate my citizenship and come straight to fucking UK and be like, I'm fucking 50% fucking English on my father's side. So, well, my father's 100% English, so his last name is motherfucking Watson. Like, have you heard of Sherlock? Like, seriously, come on. And like at that point, like, seriously, I love England, man. Like, there's a lot more going on in England, but there's a lot of night crime, dude. There's a lot of weirdos who just stab people, dude. I don't
Yeah,
know what that's about. But
it's because our gun laws are so strict. Um,
we'll all be
and
the
like
American
no flaws
changing
harmed
those
really.
laws. I'll be
What's
the
that?
new Jason Statham. You know what I'll do? I'll be like the new Hells Angels. I'll start a English motorcycle biker gang. And we'll use as weapons? Ice picks.
Yeah,
And then
in
when
the
the
UK.
cops pull us over, we're just like, oh, I had a frosty one.
Yeah, in the UK, new
Yeah,
bike clubs need
yeah.
permission. Need permission from the
Mom,
HA or the outlaws.
governor.
So it's
But they're big on soccer and they have hoodlums and gangs around soccer, right?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
just true. That's crazy, man.
yeah. It still happens, but it doesn't happen
Yeah.
publicly anymore. They meet
What do you
in private.
are you living in like a residential right now in UK, England?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Right now, I have a couple of bedroom house and I'm chilling here. And these American girls, like that much is true. American girls are fucking sexy and fun. I will not lie about that. Like American girls are all over the horny bitches. Like it's just a fucking facts. But yeah, like UK girls, like I don't even gonna say anything bad about English girls or whatever. But it's like the accent turns me off, dude. Like I'll be looking at porn or whatever, and I'll be looking at this English girl, and then I'll be like, "Don't talk, don't speak." I gotta be like this. I gotta be like,
Oh, he's gone. He chucked himself off. That wasn't me. That was him, not me. He seemed all right. I was a bit cautious about being porn bombed at the start. Excuse me.
and I lost my connection. I lost my
Yeah,
connection.
yeah, I know
No,
that.
but I need to go to the UK and just be like, the girl's like, and I just gotta like, we all do. We all go, not like we're creepy or anything, but it's like we gotta take control over that situation. You know what I mean? So, but like the English girls, like I was saying, like it's just their accent, dude. I don't know. I like them, but it's like I see the English girls and I look at their teeth, and it's like Austin Powers. But guess what? Yeah, and well, until December when I get them fitted, I'm getting implants. I'm getting implants.
I
I'm
got
more
three good
Nordic
teeth
than I
for an
am
old
English.
fella.
Yeah. Do you know what an
Morning,
Anglican
Andrew.
is?
Morning, Abra.
Do you know what an Anglican is?
An Anglican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's someone that converts the Bible into English.
Yeah, we got Anglican church in our town.
Exactly. The Battle of Hastings was like huge battle. That shit's crazy. But I am part Greek, so I had the literal. It was called that 300 battle.
Yeah.
It was called the Battle of Thermopylae. Thermopylae. And they have a mound where all the 300 warriors are buried, and it was a lot like the movie, but the Spartans actually had a lot more people. They
Yeah.
had about 15,000 people, but Xerxes with the Persians had about almost a million. So, and that in a really bad bet, yeah, they fucking did what they could, and they did, and that's
Yeah.
badass. But until somebody told them about that link outside of the hot gates, and then they came in on the side and just destroyed them. Once they got the logistics of that. And that battle taught me the importance of logistics in military warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Position. It's like if you ever want to see anything that is not a military movie, don't watch a horror movie. Because they're always like yelling out their position, flying out a flashlight, whatever. And it's like you're giving out your position. If you just constantly rehearse, they're giving out their position constantly in a horror movie, and then you'll see how stupid it is. We'll split up. Yeah. And
Yeah, I do like horror films, but older ones more than the modern ones.
Yeah. The new Hellraiser
One of
is
those,
actually pretty good.
yeah.
In the
So
new
far,
Hellraiser, the dude at the end of the new Hellraiser is actually turned into a Cenobite. And that's like the secret prize of the movie. It's pretty cool. It's actually pretty crazy.
yeah, I haven't watched that yet. I'm not much for
Yeah.
TV and films, to be honest.
Yeah.
If I'm
Well,
not on the
dude,
internet, I'm playing my guitar or out with the
yeah.
dog or something.
Dude, I tell the Irish, and I hate this, dude. My last name is Green, dude. My father was Kelly Green, which is basically like a color, like an adjective describing a color. Kelly Green. It's like a Crayola, you know, and like it's so fucked up because I'm not even related to him at all, but I carry his name. So
Yeah,
all these people, when I go into the bar, they think I'm fucking Irish because my last name is Green, but I'm actually 50% English. So
yeah,
it's like my father was Warren Edwin Watson, you know.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just the ignorance.
You
Like
sure
they're
he's not
not.
Scottish?
They're never going to respect like culture in any way whatsoever. They're just not. You know that. I know that. It's probably in your country too, man. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, there's a pretty big UK YouTuber called his second name is Wasson, but he's from Scotland.
I know a girl actually that's in the UK. She used to be in the United States, and then she went to the UK. And her sister was Amanda Tufts, but she's Wendy Tufts, and she told me when she went to the UK there was like a guy she hooked up with. And then she became like a dominatrix. True story. And then I'm like, I don't know. And then she tried to compare me to that guy all the time, every time she came down here. But she did tell me that the mental health system in the UK is better than the mental health system in America.
It may be, but
Money
the
wise,
the mental health
but
system. All I can talk for,
financially
all I
speaking.
can talk
Yeah.
for is the local council. The mental health system's fucking
Yeah.
terrible for
Mhm.
where I am. It's pretty bad. You know, it takes a lot to you have to keep on at your doctor to get into the system.
Yeah. So I mean, like, if I went down there, then I'd have to like do my part to like. I mean, how much is the rent? Like in certain areas in the UK, they go by pounds, right?
Yeah.
A pound is like almost like a kilogram to a pound or something, or what they want it to be.
Two
Regardless of knowing that
kilograms.
actual pure silver is platinum, but whatever. Yeah, no, it's 0.999% fine silver, whatever they say. Nonsense. But yeah, no. Um, how much is a pound? $1.
Yeah, a pound is about $1 at the moment. The pound is taking a shit.
All right,
Um,
yeah.
bad. The banks are trying to prop us up, but our economy's gone through the floor. The pound isn't worth a shit at the moment.
Right, yeah. So when you go to the store, like, and you buy a pint or like a 40 ounce or whatever, how much do
Yeah.
you pay for that?
Depends where in the UK. Where I am, um, £3 odd for a pint of beer, which is $3 at the moment.
It's like
Um,
$5 American.
yeah, in the
Yeah.
city it'd be £6 in the big cities, London, Cardiff, Glasgow, Birmingham. You're talking £5 or £6 for a pint of beer.
So in the city, they charge you an extra $2, basically,
Yeah.
like per beer. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the economic. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because like in here in Boston, and most people don't even know this. Like, I mean, and they think they know psychology and all this shit. And I'm like, dude, you know, Oxford is in London, England. Yeah, it's literally in London, England. And that's where psychology started from. And if you don't believe me, look the Oxford Handbook of Psychology from the 1800s. From the 1800s. Like after, like when they got rid of the mental hospitals, like when they got rid of the asylums. So England was a big proponent in that situation. They
Yeah.
really were. Oxford, England created all the greatest psychologists.
Yeah.
But we had one, and like America gets its saviors, right? This is the thing about America. We get our saviors, and we just shit all over them. We trash them. So we get Carl Jung, right? We get Nikolai Tesla.
Yeah.
I mean, we even had Einstein. You know what I mean? And what do?
Ignore them all.
We fuck it up. We fuck it up for ourselves. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I mean, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, you had Carl Jung, and nobody wants to remember that Carl Jung was basically a Gnostic. He was a Gnostic. He saw spiritual wisdom as just information and intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's why I'm a Gnostic. Like, I'm a Gnostic because I just chose, like, if the devil's going to bother me and I don't want his advocates, then they're going to have to learn, not me.
Yeah. I think the States is, getting more freedoms with the federal and state laws that are being passed. And in the UK, it's going the other way. Fucking, starting to be oppressed.
Yeah, Britannia.
Yeah. It's weird
King
what's
Arthur.
going on, considering we're supposed to be the pillars of the free world.
Yeah. The World Economic Forum.
Taken away over here, and in the States, the
Charles Schwab. Yep.
Yeah. They're passing
NASA and fucking funny things going on in the sky. Yeah. Does the royalty of England have actually any executive powers? Like the president of the United States, like any executive powers that they can call upon?
Probably.
Or is it just like a picture? Yeah.
Yeah. The main thing, they do have public engagements, but the main real thing of power,
I mean, they're protected. Yeah, that much is true.
Is they can refuse when a new prime minister is voted in. They have to go and be approved by the monarchy, the Queen or King, and the King or Queen can say, no, I don't want you as prime minister, and that's about the most power they've got, is just that power over Parliament, and that's about it, really. It's all
so what you're saying but not saying is that, like, if they actually utilize the power of the church, which isn't powerful anymore, but they could from the age of when King James Bible, all that shit, that kind of propaganda they could wield if they wanted to, but no one's gonna,
if they wanted to.
Exactly. It's just not gonna work. It's not sensible because people will just be like, dude, like, what do you mean? Like, the Bible, we just like live as people. You know what I mean? So
they could do
that. They're more of a dog and pony show.
Of England now, so
yeah, they own certain lands. They do, like the Isle of Lesbos, like where they do all the motorcycle racing.
Yeah, they own I think the British
I
monarchy
think they should ship all the
owns something
lesbians
like,
there.
yeah, the British monarchy owns something like 5% of the world's surface or
Yeah.
something like that, which doesn't sound a lot in percentages, but when you think about it, that's a lot of land. That's a
Yeah.
lot of land.
Yeah.
But I suppose that's, you know, the rights and privilege that come with history. It's you know, it's
Fuck
a
Jimmy
weird one.
Savile.
Yeah.
He's England. He's England's Epstein. He's England's Epstein. Yeah, he is. And the Queen knew about it the whole time. That shit was so bizarre, dude. Jimmy Savile. Those big cigar hanging out of his mouth. And it's like, dude, anybody in their fucking brother could have just told you that dude's a creep. Like, you're literally letting him like own and control and dominate and make choices for a mental hospital when the dude is literally insane. And he's got this big. He was England's Jeffrey Epstein. He really was. He really was, in a way.
Yeah.
But dude, what kind of honorable prince, right, puts on a Nazi uniform? Real damn mistake.
None of them.
Yeah,
But you'd
Prince
be surprised.
William. Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people, you know, traditionally since the World Wars, you know, British people just take the piss out of
Yeah.
Germans and French.
But it's like you said, it's a dog and pony show since Parliament. So
yeah,
fucking let them dance.
Yeah, you'd be surprised
Enjoy
how many
the show.
people in the UK actually like World War II era German stuff and collect it. It's getting, some stuff's illegal to own, obviously, but
I actually have
people collect
a
it a lot.
sword
People
from
collect a lot of German stuff.
World War One. I have a sword from World War One. My great grandfather fought in World War One, and I have a sword from him. And in World War One, it was like basically point blank with the guns, and the bayonets were more of an instrument of success than bullets.
Yeah.
Most people don't know World War One was fought in the trenches. So my great grandfather fought in World War One.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a dirty, dirty war. You know, people don't realise in them trenches in the winter, your guns get clogged up, and if you're sent over the top and your guns jammed, all you've got is bayonet.
Yep.
Yeah,
and I mean, at that point, you might as well be just grabbing your knife, like, and just whipping that out, and just clubbing people with a fucking gun. You know, just jammed. But dude, you know what's like? It's weird about America. Like all these fucking liberals and all this shit. Like they think they could fight a civil war, but like all you guys, like against redneck Texan motherfuckers who just shoot guns just for fun.
Yeah,
you're gonna get obliterated. They're gonna get trashed.
Yeah. For sure.
But they don't. It's almost like a mercy that like that. It's dude. It's not done, but it's like seriously, like that's fucking bad, man. Like seriously, like I mean, all the rednecks that they put on the front lines, anyways, and like you just get in the army. You go down to Texas, and I was born in Texas. I'm born and raised in Texas. I'm a Texas native, and I like Ron DeSantis. I like, you know what I mean? Like I respect him, and I'm not a big Trump man, but Potato Joe has got to go. Man, he's just incompetent. It looks like nursing home abuse right now. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's it.
And it's just sad.
You know, since the union was created, Texas has wanted to be an independent country within the states, hasn't it? Because of the size of it and the resources that it holds up a lot of other states. You know,
because they have oil,
with
they
its
can
size
annex
and its
from the
economy.
Union. But so can Alaska. Alaska has about, well, Alaska actually has more oil than any other state in our own country. It's
Yeah.
probably the only reason why we bought Alaska.
Yeah. Well,
But
that's it.
that was
Alaska's
around
another place that,
Louisiana Purchase and things like that.
yeah, Alaska's another place that
Hawaii
wanted
and
to be
Alaska,
an
yeah.
independent country, didn't they? But the Russians have been flexing their muscles the last few years, saying that they were ripped off and that they want it back, but it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. The
Dude,
Russians shouldn't have sold it at 5
if
cents an acre.
America,
That's
yeah,
their
yeah,
problem, isn't it? That's their problem. They sold it at
yeah.
5 cents an acre. That's up to them.
If America had a smart leader, we would just immediately ally with China because we owe them so much fucking money, and we would be real. And then we would say, "Oh, China, we'll give you all our weapons of war. Take over Russia." And China would say, "But we keep the cheap Asian gold." And then we're like, "Fine, keep the cheap Asian gold and build great facilities, whatever." And then, like, at that point, we would just be like, dude, it's like, dude. And then they would take over Russia and then sell the resources of Russia cheap to us. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
the Chinese always sell it cheap. You know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah.
and that's why I do not understand why the fuck we intervened in Taiwan. We intervened. Like, the U.S. country intervened in Taiwan, gave them $1 billion. Nothing compared to
How
what we
much
gave Israel.
how much do the US and us, the UK, how much tax relief do we get for supporting Taiwan? The products
UN,
come out of
NATO,
Taiwan are
yeah, dude,
billions
you're
and
right,
billions
yeah.
and billions. So we get tax relief for helping them, don't we? For
Yeah.
looking over them, which is why we get a lot of Taiwanese goods cheap.
Yeah,
Clothes, trainers, TVs, whatever it may be.
yeah. And I mean, that's the thing. Like, it was like, alien from Taiwan. Like, we're not, dude. If America attacked China, right, or China, like, we got a war between America and China. All China has to do is say, "All right, we're calling in your loan," and then everything you've ever seen in America that is made in China, you could not purchase anymore because they are not allowed. We'd have to put an embargo on them for war's sake. We'd be fought. China would kick America's ass, dude. I'm just saying it. Like, I don't know how these people are playing it around in their heads, but, like, in all honesty, because we owe China so much of that money, dude, we can't even build real tanks. Like, the plastic that we make the tanks out of is partially made in China. You know what I mean? Like, so they're only trying to entertain it to make it you think that it's believable when it would never be the case.
No.
But if we allied with China against Russia with a really intelligent speech crafter and someone who's diplomatic and said, "Well, China, if you want to go into Russia and we have the logistics and we have all these spies and these plans and these are the angles, you can go in there and you get all those resources and just give them to us cheap like you always do."
Russia is flexing their military might or trying to, whereas the rest of us are fighting a proxy war to do with currency and resources, and it's just not being shown. That's just a face. We're withholding resources from China, US and UK and Japan. We're holding back computer technology.
Big credit card.
They're holding back on us on certain technologies. It's
the government's credit card in China.
Yeah. So
that's we're listen, like, the U.S. and the U.K. can actually agree. Like, fucking China pulls the rug. What are we gonna do? What's our backup plan? What's our strategy? Like,
Well,
what can
I
we
think
do?
that's what we're
No,
trying to
like
put in
we
place
just
now
only
and
have what we
our
have
own
right now. We have to go war
infrastructure.
with that. We have to go to war
Yeah,
with that. We can't create anything new. We can't even
no,
have factories because the
no,
people at our hometowns won't even be able to like survive. They'll be
no.
surviving off the land
Yeah,
while we're going to war with China. You know what I
believe it
mean?
or not,
A war with
all
China
the
means all these fucking things. Yeah.
all the new nuclear power stations in the UK are either owned by Chinese companies or Chinese government or the French, um, and they're just across the river from me. There's a big one being built, and there's uproar about
Riviera.
it at the moment.
That's what we call it down here.
Yeah, because the
Riviera.
Chinese and the
If you have
French
a cute
are
place,
owning
like
all the
listen,
nuclear
dude,
energy.
you take a girl down to like a river area,
Yeah,
and you just tell her, what do you mean a river? This is a Riviera.
river.
Riviera.
You know,
Riviera. No,
I
it's
say
not funny.
river. It's an estuary. It's huge.
No, I'm just playing around, dude.
Yeah.
Um, but no, dude, like Chinese goods, like, dude, you know why China has all that? Because they have gold stocks. They have like all that earmarked gold. Like China literally like you could go to China, right? And like say you got a pound of gold in China, right? It'd be
Yeah,
nothing. And if you smuggle, almost like smuggling drugs or whatever, but if you smuggle that pound of gold into the United States, it'd probably be worth 10 times the price.
yeah,
That's how rich fucking China is.
yeah. It's
Is that crazy, man?
well, China and Russia have been stockpiling gold reserves for the past 10 or 15 years, haven't they?
But to be honest, like people in Russia, or from what I've heard, actually like being in Russia. They do not like think it's that bad compared to China, where people are like
Yeah,
coming to America from there to escape, you know? So I
well,
mean there is a morale deterrent there. Like,
yeah.
I mean, in some ways.
Well, in Russia, if you just get on with your life and don't buck the political
But
system,
look at her, she's vaping
there's money to be
Jose
made, isn't there? There's big money
Villegas.
to be made. You know,
She's
and
like vaping up a storm
as long
there.
as you don't fuck with the political system, they let you do what you
Yeah,
want.
no,
Really.
you're make me
Yeah.
king of the world for one day so I can rewrite the Ten Commandments. That's all that's the fucking truth, man. Ain't it really? Dude, it sucks going
One of
into
them
Irish
council
bars
knocked
being an
over our
Englishman. It really sucks. Because I go into Irish bars and my last name is Green. So they automatically think I'm Irish. And I'm like, my actual father, not my literal father, was Warren E. Watson, which is English as fuck. Warren Edwin Watson is like straight up pure English. You know what I mean? Edwin,
Yeah.
Warren, and Watson. I mean, that's like Sherlock Holmes, man. And then I go into these places, and then they're like, "Yeah, oh, I do have a video I can send you." In my hometown, I went and I did a little display, and I was just messing around, and I didn't care if they turned me down. But I went to a certain bar, and I was wearing my Halloween mask, which is like I have a satanic devil mask. It's a red mask with like big black horns on it. And it's pretty cool. But if you give me if you have an Instagram or a TikTok or something, let me know, man, because I'll send that out to you. You can mine it for content or whatever. In around here in the Boston area, the other Cambridge, yeah, because most people don't know the first Cambridge comes from England, but it's true. And yeah, so I mean, like I mess around with people, and I busk. I have a guitar, an acoustic guitar, and I like to make music. So like I'll go down into Boston, in the Boston area, and I'll play music and just keep on going until they stop giving me beer money, you know? So basically that's what it is.
I've bought a couple of acoustic guitars lately. I've
Yeah.
had electrics for years, but I've never really played acoustic. In the last couple of months, I've bought a couple of acoustic guitars. So my Instagram it's not a link. It's just my Insta name is going to be in the chat.
Okay. Because I made this thing, dude, and I could probably throw it in the chat. Hold on, let me see if I can pop it up. Hold on. You want like this?
Yeah, someone asked me the other day why my Instagram name is Jeebus Sandal. It's because fucking I was getting a bit of a following and for my photography and stuff under my proper name.
Hold on. I'll try to post my my first name is Justin. My middle name is Graham. Even more English. I'm probably 75% English. This is getting crazy. And we got my father, Warren Edwin Watson. All right, that's my porn account. All right, I got it. I got this. I go to I'll screenshot this if anything.
No worries. Yeah, anyone in the chat, there's my Insta's in the chat if you want to.
All right, hold on.
Get hold of me for anything, just message me on Insta. Now, I've been going an hour and 20 now. I'm probably going to call this live in about 5 minutes because a mate who's in the chat, he'll be going live.
I gotta get a way to put the I have a JPEG. How do you think I put that up? Or I can send you it. It's actually pretty cool. It's what it says is let me just read it to you so you know it's not just stupid bullshit. I am Legion. Okay, in the Bible, the man named Legion, he was very first schizophrenic 2,000 years ago. I am Legion, father of the schizoid. And it shows a demon with his head on fire. He's in a straitjacket and he has a mask with red eyes and a fucking face mask. Dude, you'll like this. I did this. Like, you'll like this if I can send it to you. You got a Facebook?
No, I don't do Facebook. My Insta's
What's up?
In the live chat. Not a link, just my Insta name. I'll have to get my Insta link somehow. But like I said, oh, he's gone again. Nice one, American fella. Must be a signal. I'm going to call this one anyway, guys. Nutter will be live in about 15. Yeah, just a quick one for someone to do. I don't mind an American guest. Bit cautious at first. Then I had my racist American guest at the start. But obviously I haven't been taken down, so cheers everyone for watching. I expect everyone to be watching Mr. Nutter.
Good morning, congregation, and welcome to one of the most chilled of streams. It has nothing at all to do with smoking thingy. Honest. Now get your cuddle blanket and get ready to be bored to sleep. Ha 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 ha, for fuck's sake.
Hey, what's up, my man?
Right, I was just about to shut down then because my mate's
all right. Well, let me give you the link before you go, dude.
Yeah.
Hold on. And I'll hit you over the link. Hold on. So like I tried to copy link on this, but I'm gonna get it. Like, all right. This is my Instagram. All right.
Yep.
And it's a cute little name. That's the Instagram name. Dogma. Dog God Dogma. That's the Instagram. And my other Instagram name, the only one of its kind, is Spiritocracy. I am the only one with that Instagram name.
I'll search you up now quickly.
I'm proud of that. Like, man, dude, I hit gold. Spiritocracy and then Technocracy, but that was already taken. So, and then anything else is just my jerk off account. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Like, I was married to a Vietnamese girl for about 4 to 5 years. And then it was just like, at that point, like right now, I'm like 38, 39, you know, around my 40s. So it's like, I'm not in it just for fun. Yeah. And all these girls, like, they give me thrills and stuff. And I'm like, all right, well, yeah, that felt good. But like, you just want to have fun? Then just tell me. But like, scarily, well, these girls are sad insecurity. They like want more than that, but they don't want to admit it. You know?
No.
The American women. American women. Lenny Kravitz, man. Hell yeah, listen to that shit before you go to sleep. Bro, hit me up. Did you see that in the chat? My Instagram?
Yeah.
All right, good, man.
I'll hit you up on Insta.
All right, bro. I'll subscribe. So I got you on link.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Justin. Cheers, mate.
Thanks for coming on.
Good having us.
Yeah, cheers. He was all right, wasn't he? But yeah, I'm gonna end this now, and that will be live in 10 or so. So once I've played this, I'll be gone. So cheers for watching. Ciao for the now.
Excuse me, fucker, but who do you think you are to come here acting like a complete dog shit? Mentally incapable, monkey fingering, white dog shit eating, nana banging, fucking bin dipping junkie cunt who likes to project your own insecurity and flaws onto others. Now fuck off and look for used needles in a city center public toilet. Bastard cunty fuckwit wanker spaz. Ha ha ha.